Here it goes, everybody, because today we'll continue to play Danganronpa Antebellum Lockdown. Okay, hopefully this won't crash. So talking to you made us progress. What if I talk to somebody else? Geez, I wish the kidnapper would just show their face already. Maybe they're preparing some sort of big flashy entrance. I don't know how that would benefit them. Me neither, but it would make them really look cool. You're such a silly goose. You're both silly. Hiya, how you doing, okay? A little apprehensive, but I suppose it could be worse. It's a pretty reasonable reaction, but let's try to stay positive. We're all ultimates, we're all pretty famous. Since there's so many of us missing, someone has got to notice. They won't just leave us to die, someone will investigate, so we'll be out of here in no time. I suppose you're right, sorry if I'm overly negative. No, trust me, I get it. Let's just try to keep a level head. We still don't know exactly what the situation is, so worrying will do us no good. Are you really not worried at all? Oh yeah, of course I'm terrified. I think that's pretty natural. Nothing to be ashamed of. I just know crying here isn't going to help anyone. You've got to stay strong sometimes, not just for you, but so others can as well. That's pretty mature. Well, I'm not a child, am I silly? Wow, I can tell why she has her talent. What about this? A book detailing the life of an ultimate hostage negotiator who... Wait, hold on, I know this person. This book is telling lies about him. That's not how things went. Laura. It's best to comply for now, but trust my word that I haven't neglected my plan. You mean the device? Don't say it so loudly to alarm the others who don't know. I don't trust them to not make a scene. It's best to be discreet about it if the captor will be arriving soon. But rest assured, I will get us out. Alright, thank you, Dr. Alanius. It's what any decent human would do. A book detailing the exploits of an ultimate mentalist. Oh yeah, where is the ultimate mentalist here? Were they replaced by the ultimate daredevil? A detailed biography of their life. They seem to donate a significant portion of their earnings to charities supporting children enduring abuse. What about this? Oh. Book detailing the life of ultimate butcher found a way to slaughter animals with traditional methods while minimizing pain to the animal. This is often in tensions with animal rights organizations. Furthermore, they have significant impact in helping organize food drives. Awesome. What about that book over there? And notes, I mean. Nothing. What is this? There's constant fluctuating numbers on it. Maybe it's a math machine. Read on chalk what's under the podium. Nothing to say about the board. Alright. So, should we talk to this guy again? In order to progress, let me just save. I'm gonna skip this part because we've already seen this. I remember this part. So this is where we stopped.
I knew you feds were trying to implicate me!
So Dracula's 300 volts? Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot, hero guy.
Wait, this is... Before we dumped you in the prison proper, we decided to test Stanley Milgram's good old obedience test on you. We told you to administer increasingly high shocks to someone on the other side of the door, then saw how far you were willing to go until you refused. Of course, debrief time, no one was hurt. The shocks were super fake, but your intention to kill wasn't.
Damn, Smeedy, that's 300. Even my boy Tack has 300 volts. Goddamn.
Everyone knows 450 volts would be fatal, maybe even 300 volts. So, next time you try and argue that you never hurt a soul, think about that.
This is great, a way to justify that, yeah, you guys are gonna kill each other. None of this, we won't ever kill anyone. No, we won't kill anybody. Yeah, right. Here's the proof that you almost did.
Nothing like a good old who would murder me icebreaker, huh?
This is really real. This is actually happening. Pinch me.
Absolutely not.
I just hope people will be reasonable about this.
You wanna fucking go?
Reasonable? You see how many people up there went to 300 or 450?
Really now, kid?
Don't act all high and mighty just because you were too scared to play with the machine, kid. Do you smell that in the air? Conflict, drama, tension. Already whatever group solidarity you had together is collapsing. We just got started. This is going to be so good, I can tell already.
If you're able to start.
Wait, right, Dr. Alanis, did you?
All right, just stand back. This isn't ideally where I wanted to do this, but
From beneath her lab coat, Laura pulled out what she had been working on.
we might be able to leave through the sewers if we break the back wall.
Shit, that broad made a bomb by herself?
She's not just a broad, she's the broad. Broad in intelligence, dumb joke.
Is this a good idea? Are you going to be okay?
It's worth the risk. Complying here isn't worth it.
I do realize you're being streamed, right? But okay.
That's a bomb! Oh my gosh!
That 5-minute craft bomb works! For real?
You seriously made a bomb. You can take yourself out if you don't want to tough through it, but I want nothing to do with this science fair suicide pact.
Find a chair and get behind it. If all goes to plan, no one should get hurt.
Right. Come on, back up. She might only have a few seconds.
We're already past a few seconds, Suki.
Shingu, come here!
Are we actually doing this?
No, Laura's the one doing this. We're just gonna stand by and watch.
God damn it, don't just stand in the blast zone, get over here!
Okay!
No.
Hey now, I really don't think you want to do that, Miss Monochrome.
No. I'm quite sure of my decision. Thanks for the offer of your show, but honestly, I don't think any of us are interested.
I'm warning you. Last chance.
Laura attempted to throw the bomb at the back of the wall and quickly scattered to duck behind the chair herself, covering her head. Admittedly, it was clear she didn't have the best throw, but it seemed as if it was going to make an impact with the wall. That was until Mononegro caught the bomb with her tail and promptly started tossing it up and down, playing with it. The bomb seemed to be no longer set to detonate. Well, someone put this in this Chekhov's closet because I have a feeling this will be useful later. They flung the bomb into the vents where it rolled into the darkness.
Warden's orders.
Just a little word of advice, if you plan any more of these stunts, anything you use to try to dismantle our setup here can and will be used against you later.
Oh, well,
That didn't go as planned. Worked out perfectly for me. Your shitty little plan gave me a new joint to drop on you when I'm bored. Besides, it's not like it's worth it to try to escape. Even if you got out the prison building, you'd be trying to get to the surface for days. And then be wandering for miles before you even came to any sign of civilization.
Are you trying to test me?
You're bluffing. You think I don't know these classic tricks?
Uh,
If I am, you're free to try to escape. I'm not liable if you die trying, though. But I'd really prefer you die somewhere where we can film it. Deaths always make viewership spike up.
Absolutely not.
Charming. And just a reminder, Doctor, and to everyone else here, honestly, this isn't just about you. You've got your loved ones as well. If you make a fuck up of nuclear proportions and you're not around to face the consequences, it'll fall on them.
hey! So not cool!
Will they know it's our fault? Will they be okay? If you're so heartless to leave them to take your punishment, I don't think you really care enough about them to want the answers to those questions. This really is a lot. You really must think we deserve this. But we don't, I don't at least. These bastards will take any excuse to hurt people they think have it better than them. Even if it isn't our fault, it seems, but it's okay. We can manage this together, I'm sure. We just gotta make sure no one goes loopy. It would be stupid to give in to what they want, no matter what they try. Yeah, I believe in us.
Bitch!
Let me just politely tap the experiment results that showed most of you were willing to kill a stranger at a moment's notice. Regardless, I'm sure you've all got a lot to process, a lot to think about, a lot to repent for. And someone didn't finish setting up the sound blocks before we brought you into the facility, so it falls on me to make things nice and cozy for you. So I'll give you a chance to discuss the whole situation. I'm sure you all get along and not violently fight and argue. And no funny business, we're watching everything. Your cells should be ready in give or take half an hour. Your homes for the rest of forever. Enjoy captivity, prisoners. The strange robotic cat scurried away through the same vent they tossed the bomb into, leaving us all gathered in the assembly hall. The room was heavy with soundless attention. No one was willing to speak, everyone exchanging awkward glances. No one was sure what to make of the situation. Everyone was clearly thinking different things. But eventually someone broke the silence. So we all agreed this is fake, right? This is definitely some sort of fun reality social experiment my producer set up. You not look so serious. You've clearly never been in showbiz before, huh? Don't get your tacos at a twist. I, Takahiro, can guarantee this is all some publicity stunt, and so nothing to worry about one bit. Not even a teeny tiny bit. Really, you've got to focus on giving them a good show, become iconic enough, and after the experiment, they might lump you into your own daytime reality show. I hope that's the case. Geez, that would be a major relief.
I would advise you didn't.
I really don't think that's the case. I'm certain they're likely telling the truth. This seems to require far more resources than some reality show segment would get. Clearly, you've never seen what real showbiz looks like. This has to be a hoax, right? There's no way they'd actually make us kill each other. I really think none of us have done anything wrong.
Oh.
I just hope they're bluffing about our loved ones, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fuck off.
They're not gonna risk going after any more people than necessary. They're too much of a fucking pussy to kill us themselves, making us do the work. There's no way they have the balls to hurt others uninvolved.
Oi, stop that!
Whether it's real or not doesn't matter now. What matters is that we keep our heads on straight here, okay?
Hold on!
Yeah, we should make sure we don't do anything rash. They're intentionally trying to make us distrust each other. We shouldn't fall for it. It's easy enough to say that, but we are just going to ignore all those who went to 450 volts. Huh? I'm sure they had the best intentions. It was a scary situation. Everyone would comply if they weren't sure what was going on. I'm just saying, if anyone's not going to hesitate to euthanize someone, it's probably the shock-happy bomb broad. Hold on, let me explain. Before there's any misconceptions here, because I don't particularly feel like dealing with those for the rest of our duration here. I'm very aware of Milgram's research. I had to do a psychology module for my degree. I knew the shocks weren't real.
Wait.
If you knew the purpose of the study, why'd you conform? You were in a hostage situation. I figured it was unlikely any actual human harm was being done, and it was best to comply as to not anger the captor. That does make sense. Or it's just an excuse to cover her ass afterwards. Either way, Picky over there has no excuse. It's always the fucking weebs who are freaks. Are you talking about me? Right, she was on the other side of my door. Does that mean if they would have been real, she was willing to? Oh, so you're stupid on top of being willing to kill someone. Really, pick a struggle. I know it looks bad, but I just really didn't want to get hurt. I just did what I was told, so I wouldn't get in trouble. Sorry, please forgive me. No one actually got hurt, so it's okay, right? Yeah, but you thought people were getting hurt, didn't you? I just didn't want to get in trouble. I figured if they were making us do it, the other person was probably bad anyway, and when I started thinking of what they might do if I disobeyed, my stomach started feeling all swirly, and I panicked and... Come on, lay off them. It was a stressful situation for everyone. Yeah, also, most of you getting mad at them were fully willing to go to 300 volts. That's still a lot, so don't be hypocritical. Honestly, I thought it was a sting operation. I figured I'd tickle their balls a bit to comply until they'd be able to implicate me in something. I would have gone further if there was no reason to. Interesting move to admit that in this scenario you could have kept that to yourself. I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea of me. In any given situation, all that matters to me is me. If you happen to forget that and get screwed over in the long run, that's on you. I warned you, fair and square. I wasn't going to kill anyone, so I stopped before that point. I quite frankly just wanted to get it over with so I could leave, so I complied to make things easier. I get that. I think it was just a scary situation for all of us. We were all abducted. We didn't know what was going on. I'm sure if we were in a less hostage-like situation, none of us would. I believe in us. I want to believe in you guys too, trust me. It's just, we're going to be in a hostage-like situation for the whole of the foreseeable future. Benefit of the doubt, I guess. Even with the man who admitted he'd go the whole way if he thought it wasn't a setup. At least he's honest. If you guys don't mind hearing my opinion, I really think everyone just made an honest mistake here. It was a scary situation for everyone. I'm sure most of us just did as we were told because we were scared. I just thought it would be good content. I caught on pretty quickly that this is some sort of TV show setup, and I wanted to keep my viewers on the edge of their seats with suspense about just how far I'd go. But you guys could forgive all talk and walk, right? I picky promi. I wouldn't actually hurt anyone real. It was just for the bit. If I didn't make good content, that'd mean a major loss in views. The higher-ups would get all cranky. Don't even mention how the algorithm would feel about it, and it just wouldn't do. You'd get it if you were an entertainer. What's up? No, it's nothing. Never mind. I don't want to start anything. If you've got something to say, say it. Who cares if it offends someone for calling them out on being shitty? Well, I don't think that's a good enough excuse. Sorry, it's just... Takiko is also primarily an entertainer, and she stopped before the point the person went silent. To be fair to Taka, my content is a very different demographic, and I didn't think this was some kind of show. It wouldn't be a good look to have the nation's sister seriously hurting someone just because she was told. Also because I'd feel bad about hurting someone if they didn't deserve it at all. In fact, I'm really sorry for even going to 150 volts. That was awful of me. I was just really scared, but I'm sure you can understand everyone makes mistakes. But I hope I can prove to you all that I'm better than that. I'll try my hardest to earn back your respect.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment.
I'm so sorry though. Yes, I made a severe continuous lapse in my judgment, continuing to administer the shocks. Come on, don't feel too bad. I'm sure everyone will understand. I mean, yeah, no one could blame you. There were only a few of us who didn't go that far. I probably would have gone further if it wasn't for being able to hear the person on the other end. After I heard how much even 50 hurt them, I couldn't keep going in good faith, especially since I didn't know who was behind it. Oh, so we got ourselves some little martyrs, huh? I'll take that. Honest to God, I was just trying to make things difficult for the kidnapper by disobeying with their elaborate ass setup. But fuck me if you want to decide I'm literally Mother Teresa. Who am I to stop you? I don't know why we're still discussing the shocks. I really don't think it matters how much you did. You're right, it was a stressful situation for everyone involved, and the circumstances were so crazy no one was probably thinking entirely straight. Good thing that, as far as I'm concerned, most of your shitheads just making excuses for your selfish choices. Let's face it, no matter what you say, you shocked them in hopes that you wouldn't get hurt.
Fuck off.
Make as many excuses as you like, but in the end, me and Shinku are the only people who didn't fuck with that shit at all. I guess maybe you're not as much of a prick as I first thought, Shinku. Or maybe you were just too much of a coward to administer the shocks. Whatever, doesn't matter to me.
That's just business.
Hey, I've made it no secret I wasn't worried about hurting someone. Yeah, but outside of you, we've got a whole herd of crocodiles crying out some bullshit about being sorry. It would piss me off less if people were just honest. Well, personally, I don't want people thinking I'm a homicidal, self-serving maniac in a situation where we've been told to kill each other. Excuse me if, in your infinite wisdom, that was just so happens to piss you off. And I'm really sorry if I didn't come off as genuine, but I really truly feel super duper bad about earlier. I'm so sorry, I just want us all to get along. I'm sure when we work past all this stuff, we'll all get along just fine. We don't have to get along, but it's important that we keep a level head in this situation. Such a mass disappearance of Ultimates is sure to draw attention. It's only a matter of time before the government finds us and rescues us. Yeah, but the thing though is you're all prisoners here. So it doesn't really matter if, or maybe they're in on it, you know. If you decide to kill anyone before that happens, that will only ruin your life later down the line when we're inevitably found. There you go. God damn it, it's so hard to pronounce the word inevitably. So many rolling of the tongue. Yeah, if this whole thing isn't being organized by the government, yep. I'd hope the government would come for us. It might be controversial if they do though, given the current protests. Given the current influx of the anti-ultimate movement, it might be risky to invest so many resources into saving us. That's sure to spark public outrage. When has the government ever cared about those? They've been going for years and only the attention the government has ever given them is lip service and the occasional rags to riches story ultimate. Especially given the severity of the situation, the government is not going to let some disgruntled idiot stop them from saving human lives. That whole movement is ridiculous. It's no wonder the government doesn't take it seriously. Yeah, it's not all that bad. I don't know if we can fully trust the police or government to save us. All I know is we can't risk doing anything stupid. I doubt anyone, well, no normal person, would seriously kill anyone else, so we should just try to get along until we can figure out how to get out.
Lights, cameras, action!
Right, and whether or not this is staged, it is being streamed, so maybe this is a chance to improve your image or at least be memorable.
Girl, what?
Seriously, we've been thrown into Wish.com. So you want to turn it into a PR opportunity? I just hope they're lying about us all being criminals. None, or well, most of us don't seem like we could be criminals. I'm less thinking if or not I'm a criminal. I'm more thinking which thing got me in here. You've never had any sort of media training, have you? I don't think they're lying about the criminal thing, but they're probably exaggerating. I know I've messed up, but I don't think I've done anything that warrants all this. Maybe we do deserve this. They must think we're really terrible if they organize all this to expose us. Speak for yourself. I think it's bullshit that I'm here. For someone who acts so tough, you do seem to be shockingly adverse to violence. The shocks, the insistence that you've done nothing wrong. Are you scared by any chance? Possibly.
You wanna fucking go?
What the fuck are you implying? I could kill you if I wanted to. Do you want that, huh? Is that what you're looking for, princess? Hey, calm down. That was uncalled for. Don't you threaten to hurt her.
Hold on!
Hey, I think that's enough now. Fascinating decision making there. Do you realize that your time here would most likely be significantly easier if you didn't threaten people? I don't want people thinking they can fuck with me just because I didn't go shock happy the second some rando told me to.
Are you done?
I don't know why you're so concerned about someone murdering you. Your lack of self-preservation will do the job before anyone else gets the chance.
Is!
Okay, I feel like we've all said a lot of things that we regret because we're hurt and emotional right now, and that's okay. I think that maybe we should make a sorry circle and just talk about our feelings and be kind and supportive of one another. Fuck that shit. I'm not dealing with your new age trauma bonding circle, jerk. I've got no reason to play house with you lot. Zeke huffed and quickly left the room, making a point to open the door loudly and with force.
What a diva.
Zeke, Wayne. Lyra swiftly followed after him, presumably trying to catch up and make sure he didn't do anything stupid. Although I didn't think she was exactly going to be the person to calm him down, if anything she'd probably make him more frustrated. And it seems someone else felt the same.
For goodness sake.
I'll go check on them. I'm sorry about him. Yeah, the cool thing about this Zeke guy, even though he comes off as violent and abrasive, he was the guy who was like, "Hey, man, come here and hide" or something. It was so cool. Like, hey, there's more to him than being an asshole. The meek herbalist tentatively left after them, clearly nervous about approaching them. Someone should probably go with them to make sure they're not going to eat him. Taka, what the hell, man? Was the sorry circle such a bad idea? Nah, it was a good idea. I think everyone just really stressed and tense right now. Don't take it to heart. Real? That's a triple L there. I'll try not to, I promise. It's just like my best friend you used to say, sometimes the best way to say sorry is to leave. Yeah, something like that. That works, as long as you don't beat yourself down over it. If we're going to stay here and discuss emotions or something, I'm going to take my leave now. Oh, did we upset you too?
It's simple, really.
No hard feelings, but I'm just trying to focus on the current situation, not let it get to my head so I can focus on finding an alternative route out. I'm going to explore the facility more thoroughly to examine if there's anything we can use to our advantage. You're free to join if you'd like. An epic prison tour with the bomb babe herself? Don't mind if I do. With my witty commentary and your dry wit, we're sure to create an iconic duo for the audience to latch onto. Actually, on second thought, I believe I work better in solitude, just so I've got nothing distracting me. I'll report what I find later. Laura's walking pace seemed to slightly quicken as she left the assembly hall, departing from the group. I'm sure she doesn't mean that. She just hasn't had a full Taka experience yet to see how much I can liven up something as dull as looking at old machinery and dusty cracks in the wall. She'll thank me later when by sheer association with the Taka hero, our audience gets a hashtag Alora Alanis did nothing wrong trending by the time her vote pops up. Total pep. Keep it fresh. I've gotta turn a boar into a Aloya. The TV personality chuckled to himself as he practically skipped out, still completely convinced this was all some sort of setup. I sort of wish I had his optimism, or ignorance. She's going to kill him. She's actually going to murder him. I hope not. She seems to have her head screwed on straight, and it's Taka. Who knows? He knows when to stop, right? Exactly. It's Taka. You're... You're right. I'm gonna go rein him in. You guys stay safe. You too. We'll catch up later, okay? Bye, Sugi. Stay safe. Suga nodded and moved out of the assembly hall. I was positive they could catch up to Taka given how fast they were. It's a shame she has to babysit him. I don't know how she manages, but her choice, I suppose. Without even saying anything, Fu shoved his hands in his pockets and started to leave.
Hold on!
Hey, wait, where are you going?
What are you getting at?
What? Everyone else was going. Am I not allowed suddenly? What are you, kid? A probation officer? No, I was just curious why you were leaving. Never got to finish my day with Lady Liquor. The announcement hooked me before I could even break open a bottle. Besides, your cell should be finished being set up now. I'm planning on crashing out and waking up out of this bullshit and back in good old Macau. Should that really be our main priority here? Probably not, but who's stopping me? Enjoy your sadness circle or whatever. It's sorry circle. The man slumped out of the room. Can't say I was that sad to see him go. Wait, that's right. The sun should be ready, right? It's probably a good idea to see where we'll be staying for now. Who knows? Think positively. Maybe the cells will be really nice and it'll make being stuck here way less bad. Everyone's leaving. That's okay. Sorry I suggested anything. I think I made everyone leave.
Yep.
No, you didn't. It was a great idea. I just think everyone's very in their own head right now. But you were trying your best and that's what counts. If you feel the need that circle and want to talk, then I'll be here for you at any time. That extends to all of you, actually. Huh, you really are optimistic in this situation. I don't know how you do it. Well, it wouldn't benefit anyone for me to be a negative Nancy, would it? This situation is already pretty bad. I don't want my complaining to make it any worse. Also, most of my job is comforting people and talking to them about their issues, so I've gotten pretty good at supporting people. If me being a positive force is able to stop even one person from doing something rash in this situation, then I'll be happy. She may be the youngest here, but she honestly seems like one of the most mature, or perhaps the most naive in this situation. Just make sure you don't burn yourself out, alright? Don't you worry. I'm going to check out our cells now. I'm excited to see what they'll be like. Mai, if you're still feeling anxious, you're free to come with. Oh, are you sure? Anytime. Thank you, that would be really nice. I thought it would be awkward to say during the stuff that Cam was saying, but I really like your outfit. It's so fun. I like your outfit too. I love the colors. It sort of gives 2020 Bip Bop cute core. Two of them worked out together. Luckily, Takiko seemed to be helping Michael calm down slightly. I hope Fu was serious about the shirt thing. What the fuck? Oh, okay. This is perfect. So I'm gonna edit it because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Danganronpa Antebellum Lockdown. Oh, good thing it didn't crash this time. If you want to try the game for yourself, the link's in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. So I guess the old characters from the original game got replaced by new characters because I've never seen this guy Zeke before. And the ultimate mentalist, where is he? He got replaced, I guess. Well, at least my boy Chaka is still here, so I'm pretty biased. He's my favorite character. He's really entertaining and funny. He makes the surprising scenario really fun. And you need that kind of thing, especially in a dire situation like this.